Look at my hat. Hi, ahoy, sailors.
Hi, your hat's crooked.
I know, it's so weird.
Your
'cause I
hat's
thought,
always crooked.
but it's because it's reversed.
Are you reversed? You
Yes,
are reversed.
we're reversed.
We're reversed because I'm actually sitting on the right.
That's very confusing.
I know.
It's like, could you hear it?
No.
No, I can hear. It's like, okay, I'm unplugging that.
Okay.
All right, cool. All right.
You were just testing.
We were just testing to see how the sound was, and I now know how the sound is. So, hey.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Bob.
And I'm Kelly.
Thanks for joining us.
Today, we are going to talk about...
We're going to talk about getting on the ship, embarkation day, and when you get on the ship.
Yes. Yeah. So, first of all...
It's very chaotic. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's talk about, it's been a year almost since we've done a live stream.
Yes.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
Why has it been a year?
Because we've been busy.
We have been busy.
And, I don't know. We had plenty of content to do, otherwise. And since we haven't sailed since January, we're running kind of short on content. But I like to do live streams.
You do. Yeah, there was some stuff that went down last year just with moderators passing away, which is crazy. Oh, Maria.
Hi. You're so awesome.
Oh, you're so awesome. Thank you so much for popping in saying hi. You're amazing. We love you.
And our weekend is good. I hope yours is too.
Hope you're having a good weekend.
Happy Memorial Day.
And hope you had a good trip too.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff went down last year with us. We had a couple moderators pass away, which totally took the live stream wind out of my sails.
Yeah, it kind of did.
Yeah, so I was like, I don't know if I want to do it anymore.
Yeah, Kelly liked her moderators.
I did, and it was really sad.
It was sad because they were awesome people. Besides being our moderators, they were really awesome.
Yeah, they were. So that was weird. And then
we miss them.
Just kind of got busy with other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So here we are.
Here we are, back again.
We're back. Shady's back. Guess who's back?
Oh,
back
okay.
again. Shady's.
I don't know from Shady.
You don't listen to Eminem, do you?
No, I don't know from Shady. So anyway,
Shady.
So if nobody shows up, that's okay. We'll just have a good video.
Maria did.
I know Maria did.
Hi, Maria.
And we love Maria. Maria's awesome.
You're the winner. So yeah, we're kind of starting back from square one with, live streams. We don't know how often we're going to be doing them. If we're just going to be hey, we feel like we need a live stream. We have stuff to talk about. So they may not be regular again, but more regular than they have been for the past year.
Hopefully, yes. Because like I said, I love doing live streams.
You do. Bob's been we should do more live streams. We should do more live streams. And I'm I don't know.
I would like to do one on the ship. I would like to do a live stream from the ship.
We'll try to do that. But you just never know what the internet connection is going to be like.
Yeah, well, if we're close to shore, we can have phone service too.
That's
you
true.
Never know. So
that is true. So here we are.
We're back.
We're going to talk about Virgin Voyages. We've been on six so far
in 4 years.
Yeah.
Our first one was in June of 2021.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that.
Yeah, we're going to talk about our experience on when we embark and the days, what's going on, how the ships are, where everything is on the ships, in case you're looking for it, and just give you some little options, maybe some little hacks on to save you some time because, one of the most confusing things about cruises is embarkation day.
Yeah, it can be crazy. You get in and we're just going to talk basically about if you're taking your cruise from Miami.
Yeah, on Virgin.
Right. We've taken one cruise from Portsmouth, England.
Right.
So the boarding process is a little bit different everywhere you go. What deck you get onto the boat. So we're going to kind of just specifically talk about Miami.
Right.
So, but it can be a little crazy because, you check in, you wait in line, you go through security, and then you go up to the holding room.
Yeah.
And then you get on the ship and then you're
yeah, you get on the gangplank and you got Happening's cast doing this, and they're pointing you in different directions and
everything's exciting.
And you're like, woo, I can't wait to get off.
Where do I go?
So anyway, what we figured out was usually when you get on the ship in Miami, as soon as you get off the gangplank, the Happenings cast is going to either do one of two things. If you're a rock star, they're going to send you to SIP Lounge.
Right.
And you can either go to SIP Lounge or you can go to your cabin. That's one of the cool things about Virgin is you can always just go to your cabin.
Yes. Yeah. So you can carry your own luggage on as long as it fits through the X-ray scanner. You can take your luggage with you.
Right.
Like if you just have a carry-on or whatever, I'd never do because I overpack.
I always have a carry-on.
Like crazy. I mean, like for your whole luggage, you know, some people, you don't have to check your luggage if you don't want to.
But if you do check it, you know, it's going to be at your room sooner or later.
Pretty much, yeah.
Your cabin sooner or later.
Yeah.
But you have the option to go up to your cabin as soon as you get on the ship.
Which is really
It's not
nice.
like other ships where if you can get on early, you have to wait till a certain time before they allow you into the cabin areas. But Virgin, you get on as soon as you get on, you can go to your cabin. So,
which is great.
Let's say that what they're going to do is, like I said, they're going to send you either to the SIP Lounge if you're rock stars, so you can meet your rock star agents. And if you want to do that, that's fine. Or you can go to your cabin, or you can come back down later because they're there pretty much until the ship sails. Or they're going to send you to the midship elevators, and they do that.
Don't do it.
No, they do that just directing traffic because you know what are the things you want to do once you get on the ship. You either want to go to your cabin or you want to get some food.
Yes,
because food is imperative.
Yeah, I mean, and that's basically why else do we cruise? We cruise to eat and we cruise to drink.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Right. So, you know,
but there may be some other tasks that you need to take care of. Like for one, you didn't get a chance to book, you booked late, you didn't get a chance to book any dining reservations. They do open up new dining reservations for people that didn't get a chance to book because they booked their cruise late.
Right.
And that happens at Razzle Dazzle. Or let's say your app's not working right, then you go down to Sailor Services and maybe you booked the Splash of Romance and you get that little special spa time that is included in your Splash of Romance package. So that's the spa area. So there's 3 other places besides food and cabin that you can go. And the last time we were on the cruise ship, they could send us to one more place, which is the Red Room.
Right.
Because let's say that you didn't get the chance to book entertainment. This is where you can go and see if there's any kind of slots open for the onboard entertainment that has to be booked. Not everything has to be booked, but
typically onboard entertainment like dinner shows and stuff, you can't book until
the day of.
The day of, yeah.
Right.
So you can book those things in the terminal before you get on the ship. But if you are having trouble with that and you need some assistance, you can go and have somebody help you.
Right.
So let's break that down just a little bit.
All right. Let's say you want to go food.
Okay, I was going to do food last.
Okay, we'll do food last. What do you want to go first?
Okay, let's say you're having trouble with your app first. You get on the ship. Where do you go? You
got to go deck 5 midships, which is Sailor Services.
Sailor Services. So they will take care of everything for you if you're having trouble with your app. If you have purchased a drinks prepaid bar tab, if you don't know how to like connect your Wi-Fi, or say like, you know, Bob's footing the bill for me with the prepaid bar tab and you're not sure if it's going to work or not, go to Sailor Services first. They will help you out with that kind of stuff.
They will help you with that.
Yeah, so that is on deck 5.
Deck 5. And to get to deck 5, because like I said, midships elevator is going to be a zoo because they push everybody to the midships elevators. So the best way to get there is just go down 2 decks from the roundabout. Mm-hmm. Just go down the stairs on the roundabout, hit the stairs next to the elevator, go down one more flight. Or, you know, if you have to, and you can't, you know, you have wheelchair, you're hard going downstairs, go to the forward deck elevators.
Yeah, because the forward deck?
Forward ship. Forward. Go to the forward elevators because they're going to be not crowded at all.
Right.
And that can get you down to deck 5.
Yeah.
The back elevators, the rear elevators cannot take you to deck 5.
Okay.
They take you as low as deck 6 and that's it. Then you have to go down the stairs.
Oh, I just saw our cat jump on the counter.
Cool.
Please get down. He's going to try to eat our bell peppers.
Yeah, he don't like bell peppers. Cats don't eat bell peppers.
Yeah, so that is if you have stuff for Sailor Services. You like help with the Wi-Fi, help with the prepaid bar tab, help with, you know, anything that has to do with the app, go to Sailor Services.
Right.
So if you have booked a Splash of Romance, and I think you get a free 2-hour spa pass with Splash of Romance.
Yeah.
Or you want to book spa services, you want a massage, or you want a facial, or you just want spa time, or whatever.
And you didn't get a chance to do that pre. So.
You can also go down to the spa, and the spa is on deck
5
also.
Right next to Sailor Services.
So that's pretty easy.
Yes.
And then if you need help booking dining reservations,
then you need to go to Razzle Dazzle.
There will be signs like Razzle Dazzle, and there's always going to be people
that can direct
cast
you where
members,
you need to go.
People, staff, whatever what do they call them?
Called sailors. No, crew
members.
Crew members.
That's it.
They're crew.
And there's always going to be crew members there directing you. Do you need help? Where do I go? Say I need help with this, and they're going to say, "Oh yeah, go down here." So if you need help with dining, go to Razzle Dazzle,
which is also deck 5. It's on the other side of Sailor Services. So when you come down the stairs, Sailor Services is going to be on your right. Razzle Dazzle is going to be on left. And spa is going to be right square in the middle.
Razzle Dazzle was on the right. Sailor Services was on the left.
No, not when you come down the stairs.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, when you go down the stairs.
If you come down the elevator, then
it's going to be the
other way.
Okay.
But if you come down the stairs, it's going to be right. Sailor Services, left.
Okay.
Razzle Dazzle. You can't miss Sailor Services because there's just going to be a bunch of little red people walking around.
Red people?
Well, they have their little red outfits on, their dresses. They're all dressed up, ready for embarkation day. They're ready to party. But yeah, and there's going to be extra people at Sailor Services, so they're not just going to be at the podium. They're going to be walking around with their little handhelds and iPads, so they can kind of keep. But it's going to look crazy. It's going to look like, oh my God, I'm never going to get through this. But they're pretty quick.
They do get pretty quick.
So just trust.
So if you go to Razzle Dazzle and you need help with dining, you can book dining ahead of time. If you book your cruise late, if you're like, hey, I'm free this weekend, let's see if there's a cruise, and you get kind of like pushed out of the dining reservations you need, don't freak out, because they only open up about 30% of the dining reservations ahead of time. So there's going to be a lot more time slots that open up on embarkation day. There's also going to be people that cancel throughout your cruise, so always keep an eye on that too.
Yeah.
But if you need help, if you're just not like app savvy, or your app's like being glitchy, which
it does glitch a lot.
You can always go to Razzle Dazzle, and they can, tell you what all's available, anything like that.
Well, they have several stations set up with, the dining, because believe it or not, dining is different than Sailor Services. It is a different group that does it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you go to Sailor Services, they're going to send you over to the dining.
Right.
So
if you are a rock star or a mega rock star, don't do that. Go to your rock star agent, and they will take care of everything for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're, rock star or mega rock star,
you don't have to worry about anything.
You don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, because they'll take care of everything for you.
Yeah.
So just go have a cocktail at Sips, because they're going to be giving out champagne. Go have a cocktail at Sips. Go to your cabin. Take care of the things that you have to do before they can leave.
Right. So like we said, the other thing is, if you are needing help booking like a dinner show, like another Rose or anything like that, the last couple cruises we went on, they were directing everybody to the Red Room for that.
Right. And the Red Room is forward on deck 6. Because you want to go down a deck to deck, because that's the bottom. Red Room has 2 decks.
It does. You could get into the
6
Red
and
Room
7,
twice.
but 7 is like a balcony area.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to just go to the floor, just go to deck 6 and go all the way forward. And I'm going to tell you, when you come off the gangway, left is to the front, right is to the back. No, wait.
Other way.
Yeah, other way. Sorry. Right is to the front, left is to the back.
Yes.
So if you get off and you go right, and if you're not walking past Sips, you're going the wrong way, because that's forward.
Right. So if you come in, you're going to be in the roundabout area. The roundabout, if you're new to Virgin Voyages, it's like the center of the ship. And that's where the
it's a big spiral
staircase is.
Yeah.
So the crew members are going to be directing you to the midship elevators. That's where it's going to be the most crowded.
It's going to be like a zoo right there.
Yeah. So either, go to the back or to the front. That's going to be a lot less crowded. Or you can go down the spiral staircase to 1 deck lower. And then
6.
that's where Red Room is.
Yeah.
That's where all the shops are and stuff, but the shops aren't going to be open until you get out to sea.
Right.
So you can't start shopping, or you can't book your tattoo appointments or anything like that yet until you get out to sea.
Right.
So we've covered dining. We've covered shows. We've covered Sailor Services
and anything that goes
anything
on.
like that. So
And if you want to go to your cabin, I
You can do
suggest
that.
if you want to go to your cabin, I suggest you go forward or aft
Yes.
because it's much easier. And they have tried to stop us from doing that. Just say no, I want to go this way, and then
Yeah, and then they'll be like, okay,
okay, go ahead,
just
go.
act like you know what
Yeah,
you're
just
doing.
act like you know where you're going. If you're a first timer, if you're not a first time, you do know where you're going. So
yeah. So you can go to your cabin straight away, drop your stuff off what we have done in the
oh
past.
yeah, especially if it's a new cabin for us, we want to go check it out.
Yeah, even if your cabin is midship, sometimes it's going to be quicker for you guys to go forward or aft to the elevators and then walk back to the middle rather than having to wait
for the group to
get through all of the elevators. Yeah. So let's talk about the most important thing: food. So there are several choices that you guys have when you get on the ship for embarkation day for food.
Number one
is
the dock.
The
dock house.
The dock and the dock house. This is probably our favorite place to go
for food on embarkation day.
Yeah, it's our kind of like embarkation day tradition,
right,
to go. And the dock is going to be
in the back
of the ship
on deck 7.
On deck 7.
So the same deck you enter on, just take a left. And go to the back of the ship.
Yeah. So the difference between the dock and the dock house. The dock house is inside. The dock is outside.
And they all serve the same thing. Have
Yes.
the same exact menu. Dock house. You can get drinks. You can get cocktails. You can get food. And the food they serve is small bites.
Yeah, it's like tapas.
It's like a tapas, but they're very good.
Yeah.
And I love them. And it's like most of the stuff there, I just gorge myself on that.
Yeah. So that's kind of our favorite thing to do is go. A lot of people on embarkation day, it's kind of empty.
It is kind of at first it is, but they load the ship from like 1:30 till like 5.
Right.
So it kind of increases
builds as the time goes. So if you're looking to like instantaneously get on the ship and chill, our suggestion is to go to the dock.
Right.
That's, they've got great drinks, the tapas, things like that.
And if the weather's not so nice, stay in the dock house.
Yeah. I mean, we have been on cruises where it's like hot as all get out.
Or cold. So yeah, just if the weather's not so nice and you don't want to get wet or sunny or whatever, just stay in the dock house and they serve the exact same thing. They got comfy furniture. Everything's good. So
your other choices for food when you get on the ship, the pizza place is going to be open for you guys. You can get pizza. It's on the same deck as when you get on the ship. It's just
on the other side of the roundabout to your left.
Yeah, and then usually the ice cream place is also open.
Lick me till ice cream.
Yeah.
So if you see the ice cream place, then you just keep going down the hall past the ice cream place, and that's the pizza place.
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
Yeah, and the pizza place has outdoor seating too.
It does.
So if you order your pizza, and just a little hack about the pizza place, if you've never heard this before, they have a set menu, okay? But you can order something more custom. The only thing is you have to order only what the ingredients they offer from the other pizzas.
Yeah.
So let's say they have a pepperoni and basil and whatever, and you want white sauce. They do have a white sauce pizza, so you can order a white sauce with those ingredients. You can just mix match, but you can't do anything that's not on the ingredient list of the other pizzas.
Yeah. So you can't pull like pineapple, from out of the blue and be like, hey, can I have pineapple on my pizza? Yeah, you can mix and match. They do have preset, pizzas that they make, or you can take, a couple ingredients from one and a couple ingredients from the other.
Yeah, and they're only one size. You don't get to pick, small, medium, or large. It's just one size fits all. And they're really good.
Yeah.
I enjoy their pizzas a lot. It does take a bit of time. But here's the thing. They will give you a buzzer once you do your order, and you can go almost all over deck 7 and it will reach you.
Yeah, I never knew what the range was.
Last time I got a pizza, they said as long as you're on deck 7, you're good. So if you want to go hang out at social club or whatever, while you're waiting, that's deck 7. It's over by the dock house. Mm-hmm. You can just carry your little thingy, because I know I was sitting at Sips one time, ordered pizza at Sips with my buzzer, and it went off. So
cool.
It's like as long as you're on deck 7, you're okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to just sit there and wait.
So your other choice for food is the galley.
The galley.
So the galley is the replacement for the buffet. You know, if you've been on other cruise lines before and they have like a traditional buffet, the galley is going to be instead of the buffet, which I actually kind of like better.
Well, it's a cooked order.
Yeah, and it's not as crazy.
No.
As
And
a
they got their
buffet.
separate stations that you can get different kinds of food, like the diner and dash. You know, they serve breakfast 24/7. You can get salads. I love their salads because it's like a salad bar.
Yeah.
That you can. It's like
custom make your salad.
Custom make your salads with your dressings and whatever toppings and whatever lettuce you want.
They've got sushi.
Awesome.
They've got, like you said, salad, sushi. They've got desserts.
They got sandwiches that you can get that are amazing. Best Reuben I ever had on deck.
Yeah, so there's lots and lots and lots of choices. The galley has changed a little bit since we first started cruising. You've got a couple of options on how to work it. You can still sit at a table and raise the little flag. You know, you can, there's a QR code on the little, you know, stand on your table. Scan the QR code, it'll bring up your menu. You can raise the flag. Somebody will come and take your order for you on their little phone. Go and get it and bring it to you. You can do that if you don't want to bother with standing in line.
Right.
Or you can go and stand in line and pick it up yourself.
Right. I prefer to just have it brought to me.
Yeah.
It's so much easier.
Me too.
And it doesn't take any longer. Actually, it's kind of faster.
Yeah, sometimes it is faster.
Because they take care of those orders pretty quick.
They do. So the galley is a great option if you're like starving and nobody can really agree on what you want. Like you're not feeling Mediterranean tapas when you get on the ship. Like that's
you want a hamburger, you want chicken strips, you want ramen. Oh my gosh, the ramen is great.
It is.
You know, you want anything. You want to just avocado on toast. No problem.
Yeah. So the galley is open breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but it will be open for you guys on embarkation day.
Right. And how you get to the galley, the best way to get to the galley on embarkation day is go left to the back of the ship, go to the aft elevators, go up, and you're right there.
Yeah. So the galley's on deck 14?
15.
15? Okay.
Yeah. Deck 15, and that's the same deck as the pool, the aquatic club. So if you see aquatic club, you know you're in the right place.
Yeah.
But yeah, just up and you're there.
Yep. And it's got indoor seating and outdoor seating.
That's right off the back of the ship. You can just sit there and look and see where you've been.
Or where you're going.
Well, not if you're in your outdoors. It's in the back of the ship, babe. It's like you're going.
Okay.
All right. And I don't know if they have anything else. I don't think that's for food. I think that's it. But if you want drinks, you can go. Because, my first priority most of the time is I want a cocktail.
Right. I think really.
No, you can go. There's, like I said, okay.
The galley will have
drinks on the menu.
Yeah, like mimosas and
margaritas and stuff like that. I think they make a margarita. But it's kind of limited. You can't do cold drinks.
No.
But you can go to the dock and dock house and you can do cold drinks. Or you can go up to deck 15, 16 and do the aquatic bar.
Oh, is that open on embarkation?
Oh, yeah.
The aquatic club?
Aquatic club bar is open. Yeah. And Sips, of course, you can go to Sips and get theirs because I get one there all the time.
Not on embarkation day.
Yeah, you can.
The Sip Lounge is where it won't be open until you get up.
Sweetheart,
we're gonna argue here.
We're gonna argue because that's
Sip Lounge is where the rock star people meet, and the bar's not open until.
Yes, it is. You want to bet? Because that's where I got my drinks before I went up to watch Sail Away.
Are you sure?
Positive. Because remember when we had Ruddy and what's his name, Rudy?
Yeah.
I met them that day when I got a drink.
Okay.
Because I had to make me, what was it, a vodka soda. And I said, what's your guy's name? Your name. We're going to be best friends. And then I went up to Sail Away party. So yes, they still serve drinks, but there's a certain section of Sips that is reserved for rock stars.
Okay.
It's not the whole thing. Just
I guess section. Maybe we've just never been there. I've never
You haven't, but I have.
Day. Okay.
Because that's where I go get my first drink is at Sips. And it's open on embarkation day. So, and I'll guarantee you, if you go on a cruise and you go down there and it's not open, then you can tell her. You tell her Bob was wrong.
Come back and you say Bob was right.
Wrong. I don't care. Whatever.
Oh, Bob was right. Kelly was wrong. Or Kelly was right. Bob was
wrong.
Yeah,
whichever way it is. But yeah, the aquatic club, athletic club.
Athletic club is on the far aft.
Deck 16.
Deck 16.
Far aft. And they serve drinks. They're open.
Okay.
And they're usually pretty busy too.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's always a good place to get a drink.
So, one other thing that you guys will need to do when you get on the ship is watch the safety video.
That safety video.
So you can do that a couple of different ways. You can do that in your cabin. If you decide to go straight to your cabin, just put on the safety video while you're like unpacking or whatever. And then you have to, there's like on the iPad in your cabin, you have to mark like who watched it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to.
Wink, wink.
They're gonna, but because if like we're together and we watch it and then you go down to your like muster station, you check in with somebody and they just mark it on the iPad and be like, yeah, we both watched it.
They know if you didn't watch it.
They know if you didn't watch it.
And your entertainment will not work in your cabin until you watch it.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So you have to watch it, or you have to put I watched it on your phone, because you can watch it from anywhere on the ship. You can watch it from an iPad, you can watch a computer or your phone.
Yeah, which is
it's
nice.
on the app. So if you're sitting there in one of the bars, one of the lounges waiting for sail away, then you just plug in, and watch it, or just set it down and let it run.
Yeah,
and then when it's done, just hit I watched it, and who else watched it, and just put that on there.
Yeah, because we have watched it from the dock before. You just open up your phone, open up the safety video, bam, let her run.
Done.
And like around 4:00, you have
at
to
4:00, you have to go to your muster station.
And it's super quick.
It is, because you had to get a safety demonstration and they showed you how to put on life jackets and all that kind of crap. This one, you don't. You just have to go there and they ask you, do you need assistance? Do you have any questions? Do we need to show you how to put on a life jacket? And if you say yes, they will show you how to put on life jackets and stuff, and they will tell you exactly what to do.
Yeah.
And otherwise, they just say, okay, show me. Don't they scan your bracelet?
They do. Yes,
they scan your wearable to make sure that you are you, because your picture pops up.
Yeah.
And that you're not trying to go to the muster station for somebody else.
Yeah, because the ship will not leave unless everybody has checked in at their muster station.
And it's so sucky to hear them calling out names for people that need, please report to your muster station. Please report to your muster station.
Yeah. You don't want to hold up the ship.
You don't want to be that person.
You don't want to be that person.
I don't want to be that person.
No, I don't either.
So it's best just get it over with and do it. But you can't do it early. It starts at 4.
Yeah.
And it goes till, I think, sail away or close to it.
I think maybe they give you like 30 minutes, 45 minutes or something like that to check in. But they'll make announcements. That's like the only time you'll kind of hear announcements. Right. Because Virgin is not big on announcements. No, they're not big on it, I love that.
I do too.
So yeah, they'll make an announcement. Ahoy, sailors! It's time to check into your muster station. You'll hear that.
You almost sounded like her.
I know, because it is me.
Oh. Then why aren't we getting free cruises?
I don't know.
You're not very good.
Just kidding.
At your job. If we're not getting free cruises, you need to do something different.
I know, something different.
Something different, because I want them free cruises.
Yeah, me too. So, those are kind of the things that we always do as soon as we step foot on the ship. If you guys are new to Virgin Cruises and you get on the ship and you're like, where do I go? What do I do?
Should have watched this video.
You have choices. You don't absolutely have to go one direction. You don't absolutely have to go here or there or do, the cool thing about Virgin Cruises is you've got pretty much free range. You're an adult. They treat you like an adult. Behave like an adult, and everything's going to be fine.
Everybody's going to be good.
So, that's what we really like to do. If we have a big backpack or whatever, we run up to our cabin and then we go down to the dock.
Go up to the cabin, drop it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time we checked out the galley when we got on.
It was empty. It was empty.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people maybe go up to the pool deck or something like that. And I'm pretty sure that the pool deck bars are open.
I said they were.
The pool deck bars?
Yeah, aquatic clubs. That's what they're called.
Oh, I was thinking of the athletic club.
No, athletic club's different. That's where the workout stuff is.
Okay, you're right.
And that's deck 16. Aquatic club's on deck 15.
You are right. I will admit that. Okay. You're right about that.
Yeah. So, yeah, On the Rocks is not open.
No,
but Sips is.
Okay. All right.
Well, Sips has to be open because they serve the champagne.
They do, yeah.
Yeah. So
why does it have to be open?
Because the bartenders are the ones who serve the champagne. They have to pour it.
No, they pour it up on the pool deck.
Not for Sips.
The sail away party?
Not for Sips. They don't. The Sips pours their own.
Oh, I was thinking of the sail away party.
No,
champagne.
the sail away party, they do that up there, but that's the bartenders that pour it up there too.
Mm.
They even set up temporary bars for that.
Okay.
So yeah, but Sips, the bartenders at Sips have to pour the champagne for the people that are coming. So it's open. Trust me.
Okay.
Trust. This is a feast of trust.
Is it?
Yes. I wouldn't say it if I didn't know.
Okay, good.
And there's several times that I don't know and I say it and she calls me out and man, boy, am I red.
You're funny.
I try to be.
Okay, so anything else? Any other?
I don't think so.
Any of you guys that are watching, hello. If you're watching incognito,
I see some of you.
I see some of you are there, but you're not saying anything.
And if you didn't thumbs up it.
Please, it does really do us. It does a huge favor to us. We really do appreciate it. If you have any questions at all, please let us know in the comments below. We say this all the time. We don't know everything, but we try to find out if we don't.
Right.
So, do you want to talk about what's next?
We have some fun stuff coming up. We do have 2 more booked. We'll talk about the first one. We won't talk about the second one yet because it's still
a ways away.
There might be one we sneak in there between somewhere, but
we're gonna give it hell.
We are.
We're trying.
We're trying to figure it out. It's just right now we got other plans that we have to take care of. Our next one. Wait a minute. How many days?
Oh, I don't know.
How many days?
Bob's gonna check, and I'm gonna try to song and dance while he.
I want to see you tip. I want to see you tap dance. Tap dance. Go.
I can't tap dance.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Here we go.
So yeah, we do have another cruise booked. We're gonna try to. We actually have 2 booked, but we're just gonna talk about one.
100.
Whoa! You can't see that.
It's
108 days.
108 days. We're almost to 100 days.
That seems like a really long ways away.
That's just a little over 3 months. It's not that bad.
Okay.
But anyway, it's bad, but it's not that bad because I can't lose faith and lose heart. I'm just so ready for it because guess what?
It's new.
It's going to be the second cruise on Brilliant Lady.
Yeah, so we are going to be on the second cruise on Brilliant Lady, leaving from New York to Bermuda. So it's a whole new, brand new itinerary for us.
Whole brand new ship.
We're super excited about it. It's in September, so coming up. We have never been to New York City.
Never.
So that's brand new for us too.
Yep. We're gonna have lots of good stuff, like where we're gonna stay, how what it cost us, and all that kind of stuff. What we did before.
How you get to the cruise terminal.
Yeah, how you get from the airport to your hotel.
Yeah, because New York it's a little bit different than Miami.
Well, it's New York.
Well, yeah, it's New York, not Miami.
Not Miami. So, I anticipate 3 times the traffic, 6 times the distance.
Yeah.
It's going to feel like it because it's like, the Miami airport's pretty close to the cruise terminal, so it's not that big a deal.
It is.
But Fort Lauderdale's a little further, so I'm thinking it's going to be more like a Fort Lauderdale to Miami kind of trip.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because we don't know.
We just know we're going from New York to Bermuda.
Yeah, we're flying into LaGuardia. We're staying overnight.
Yes.
We're going to go do some stuff. So you get to come travel along with us doing that.
Yeah.
And if you're going to be on that cruise, let us know.
Yeah, if you are going to be on that cruise, please let us know. It would be fun,
Yeah, it'd be fun to say hey and
say hey, maybe grab a drink.
Yeah, fist bump, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. We always appreciate when people come up to us and say hi.
Hi.
It always surprises us when people come up and say hi.
It surprises her.
It surprises me. But we really do appreciate it. If you guys have ever watched any of our travel videos or anything, we love it when you come up and say hi. So please don't be shy about it.
Yeah, you know what? And here's the thing: we're not perfect.
No,
because if you want to do say, hey, I wish you'd do more of this or do that, or
tell us.
Yeah, let us know because
we're just people.
Feedback. I love feedback.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of missing the chat here, peeps.
I know nobody's chatting.
I know, except for Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Love you, Maria. Hearts.
Yeah, so please say hi to us if you ever see us. If you are going to be on that second cruise on Brilliant Lady leaving New York, please come say hi. you know, or please be like, hey, you know, let's grab a drink or, you know, whatever. Please let us know because it's going to be fun. We're looking forward to that. So yeah, we're going to maybe try to sneak in another cruise.
Probably January-ish, February-ish, something like that. Because we have one already booked in June. Yeah. No, July.
Of next year.
July of next year,
July
2026. So that's an exciting itinerary. I can't wait to talk about that one.
Very much. But we're going to keep that in our pocket for a little while longer.
Probably till the beginning of the year. Probably. But if you're good sleuthing, you might be able to
figure it out.
Yeah, you might be able to figure it out if you got good sleuthing skills and you know it's in July.
Yeah.
So, and I said it's an itinerary we're excited about.
We are. We've never done before. So, yeah, I guess that's it.
I think that's about it. I hope we didn't confuse you too bad or whatever, but I'm just saying, just stay away from the midship elevators when you get on the ship because it is crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, to recap, if you want food, go back, go up.
Yeah.
If you want to go to your cabin, go to your cabin.
Go front, back, go up.
Yeah. If you need help, go to Sailor Services, Razzle Dazzle, or the Red Room.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
And the spa.
Yeah.
And go check out the spa.
And just enjoy yourselves.
Yeah. And then go search out a place for sail away. If you want to be in the middle of excitement, just get on pool deck or stay above the pool deck because I kind of like looking down on it myself rather than being in the midst of it. But if you like to dance and you like to party,
yeah,
they do a great sail away party. It's really fun, really exciting. Yeah. And if you don't want to be in the mix of that either, go find you a nice quiet spot and watch the ship leave.
We have watched our ship leave when we were lucky enough to have a Rockstar cabin, suite after suite. That was cool.
Well, we've watched it from Rick's. We've watched it from the suite after. Yeah.
Richard's.
We watched it from Richard's rooftop. We watched it from the athletic club. We watched it from, the side of the ship. So there's lots of places if you don't want to be in the noise and excitement or the fun and, that you can just have a quiet, nice cocktail and watch the sail away.
Right. So like we said earlier, if you have any questions for us, please don't hesitate to ask. We're happy to answer anything. Just let us know.
So we're just going to say, we're going to end this video here.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind, please subscribe.
Hit the thumbs up for us if you don't mind. It really does help us out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. And ding the bell so that you do know when we post and you get notified for when we do stuff like this.
Yeah, because we're going to try to do more stuff like this. So if you liked it, really seriously, just...
Or if you have a topic you want us to cover.
Yeah, send us an email.
A suggestion. Yeah.
Or get us on...
Instagram.
Yeah, DM us on Instagram.
Yep.
Bob and Kelly Go, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for your time. Have a great weekend. And we will see you later.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Oh, that's a weird one.
Heart.
Turn it this way. There you go. It's backwards, people. It's cool. It's crazy.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, look, we're still smiling.